Number 15. In the Mausoleum. While touring this incredible mausoleum, YouTuber Franco of Franco TV makes contact. But with what? We can only guess. First, he comes across some drawers that have been broken into and the remains desecrated.
There's more bones in here. Coming from the inside here.
As he's walking down one hall, he receives this direct message through the spirit box.
Just want to get to know you. Probably tell me your name, and if you could give me some information so that way
My body was taken.
My body was taken.
The responses he's receiving seem to tell a story.
Yeah, some of the responses that I got here, and I got Army Blacksmith Camera Mock. I was religious. Listen to this wealthy book, and my body was taken, and then threat. That almost feels...
Later, he comes across a series of notes and what looks like a tarot card, and then he hears something.
Oh my... I just got a loud bang.
A mausoleum is the last place you'd want to hear that. Further along, more noises resound.
Like something opening. Is that you?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I think it's probably just the workers there. That yes is too coincidental. That suggests to me that this spirit has a sense of humor. Number 14. Mysterious destruction. Is this child leaving a path of destruction in his wake? Trending in the Vietnamese-speaking YouTube community, I came across this video uploaded on the channel YouTube Bien. I was unable to track down the origins of this video, so its source remains unknown. The security footage shows a child entering this home just as the young man to the right prepares to head out. All is well, but after they cross paths, this happens. This wasn't an earthquake. This was a pedestal of concrete crashing down where the pair just was. If they had left a moment later, it would have been a moment too late. But luckily it appears everyone was safe. While this near miss may have been fate or luck, or whatever you choose to believe, some are calling into question the child's behavior. Watch closely. Right before the near life-ending event, he raises his arm, as if being led away by someone unseen. Did the boy's ancestors just save his life? That's my takeaway from this clip. And I hope my own ancestors are taking notes. Number 13. Poet's House. Welsh poet R.S. Thomas's former house is believed to be haunted. YouTube team exploring the entity investigates, and when they ask what's here, they get an answer.
Any spirits? Any people that's passed away? Are you still here?
On the stairs then.
What, knock?
Knock again, yeah.
Shortly after, they hear walking.
You might not be able to see us, but you might just be able to hear our voice. Is that you walking, Dave?
It's me, sorry.
No, walking.
No.
No, no one's walking, no.
No one walk. You didn't move at all, Dave.
Then strange disturbances come through Carl's audio. At this point, I hear something like repetitive banging, but it could be mechanical.
Talk to me, sorry, not us, because there's only me here. Use my energy if you need to.
But I have a feeling that R.S. Thomas is walking up and down the hallways, banging his head against the wall with writer's block, but that's just one theory. Number 12. Beck House. It appears the Beck House is beckoning. YouTube team Paranormal XP passes a night in Canada's most haunted Airbnb. Early on, they receive an eerie answer to one of their questions.
Eladon, can you tell us what happened at the well?
her?
Did
Is that
he
what
push
you
me?
said?
Push me.
So,
Push me.
yeah, so the story is...
Oh, it just said I did.
So the story is they...
I did again.
Eladon then tells them more of her story.
Eladon, were you pushed?
Tell us what happened with the well.
Was trying to get out.
They ask her if the drowning was on purpose,
Was it an accident, Eladon?
I think.
Yes, I
Yes, I think.
These intelligent answers are too clear to dismiss. I believe Eladon is truly telling her story, and it seems she wants to believe in the best of people, even the one who took her life. Number 11. Security guard secret. What is this security guard hiding? YouTuber Lewis Clark and Luke arrive at this warehouse to find a security guard acting shady.
Just listen to him.
Just stay back.
Can you just calm down a bit?
Stay
bro?
back.
You're
No,
being a bit-
no, no. Stay back. Just,
Why are you being so aggressive and hostile?
it's security, like.
No, I can see you're a security guard.
No, but.
You can't read as well, you know.
Yeah, no, but it's my job to be.
The security guard is telling them to leave. After a lot of back and forth, things get heated.
No, don't you, mate? You can't just come up to me and push me like that.
Oh, well,
What have you got to hide?
you're coming up to
Walk
my
up.
mate and pushing him like that.
Oh, wait.
Walk off.
Wait, chill. What have you got to hide?
The fake security guard then zip ties Luke.
This is against the law, you know that,
No,
right?
it's not against
You
the
have
law.
no authority
It's not against the law
to
if I'm
restrain us in the
security.
slightest.
It's not. If I'm security, there's no.
You have no you're not security.
Yeah, it's security, innit?
You have no right.
He leaves them, but the guys quickly break free.
Keep it off. They weren't very strong, were they?
They then let themselves in the building. And before long, their newfound enemy is back.
Bro, if he comes back.
Don't make me in here, you're not in here.
I know.
And he's angry.
Psycho. Luke, you good? Bro, you need to calm it. Bro, you need to calm yourself down.
Luke appears badly injured.
Luke. Just wait, bro. Wait, I'm not here for this. I'm not here.
And then he becomes aggressive with Lewis as well. This is where the video ends. I personally think this security guard is hiding something seriously dark. Number 10, New York Hotel. YouTube team The Paranormal Files investigates the Hotel Chelsea, which in their words, is one of the most terrifying, scariest places in New York City. And you're about to see why. As they're getting set up, their paranormal devices are quickly triggered.
Someone's in here.
They think they know exactly where the Phantom is.
That device only maps right here, so someone's in this little passageway. And they're going back and forth. Oh! All right, ghosts, you're toast.
The spirits are re-energizing.
Do you hear that? Coming from this area. No, not that. After that.
What?
It's like from like behind me.
Kinda, yeah.
We are gathering it.
We are gathering energy.
The guys insist they just want to communicate, and then they hear a voice.
We're not here to harm you. We just would like to talk. Did you hear that?
What the was that?
They keep hearing noises, and whatever's there triggers their devices.
Do you have good memories here or bad memories here?
using an audio recorder. Their playback reveals responses, some of which are very clear.
Wait, is that one of our voices going,
No.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
It's straight up like,
They then hear unexplained noises.
What the was that? And
They can't find where the sound came from. Was it the ghost of Janis Joplin? Or any one of the other celebrity spirits who've passed a night here? Maybe, but I think we'll need more information from the spirits to know for sure. Number 9, Haunted Lake. YouTuber Mackenzie Marie and her team spend the night at the haunted Crystal Lake, and there's something in the water. As they walk out toward the lake, a spirit has a message for them through their ghost app.
Oh my God. It just said yes. She's calling. Who the f- is she?
A moment later, the portal to the fiery depths below opens.
Open port. What? This is like a big round amphitheater, right? Where the family was mauled by the bears. People say typically places that are round like this are used in seance.
Could this be the portal the spirit speaks of?
There's something over there.
Shut this?
Yeah.
Did you say over there?
Yeah, I feel like there's something over there. Why?
That's where the witch was.
During an Estes session, Kelsey sees something unsettling at the top of the amphitheater.
Leave.
We're not leaving until we
I
get
swear to I saw a white face up there. I'm not even kidding. You? Look. It looked like a mask. Like it looked like so pale.
As the spirit witch tries to lure them in, Kelsey is touched by something.
Why did you want us up here?
You're pretty.
Yeah, I heard you're pretty.
I don't know what just touched me. Was it? I don't know if it was a plant.
Then Kelsey sees something crawling toward them.
Sorry. I don't know if it was our I don't know what this was. It looked like it was that thing I saw crawling. It looked like the I don't know if it was our shadow though, so I don't.
Maybe it was just their shadows, but I doubt it. Later, as they're walking on the trail, they hear something.
What the was
You heard that? That was the hum. No, that was it.
Did you guys?
And eerily, this comes through their spirit box.
Banshee?
No. Banshee! Said that
was it. No, the
said that. I swear.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
Is that what's haunting Crystal Lake? A banshee? I assume so. And I think it wants to lure them in. Number 8, Airbnb ghost. Anyone want to book this haunted Airbnb? Redditor 341034110 was staying in Tucson for a basketball game when he started recording his friend at their rented apartment. That's when this happened. Keep an eye on the shoe.
This happens to me every time. I'm so sad.
Whoa.
What?
Nothing.
Before heading over to film the sleeping dude, he kicks the same shoe across the floor.
Ashley, you look down.
Some in the comments are more offended by how messy they made the Airbnb, but others are frightened by the mystery.
Freaking wish I could have stayed there so much longer. Oh my God. This happens to me every time. I'm so sad.
Whoa.
I'm not sure I've ever seen gravity flip over a shoe like that. My vote is ghost, because they are likely to just do it. Number 7, Haunted Asylum. While visiting America's most haunted asylum, YouTubers Call Me Chris and Selena Spooky Boo get their fright on. They ask for a name from the spirits here, and they get one.
Do you want to tell us a name?
Ready.
Oh my.
was so.
That is the same thing.
The spirits share their view from the barred window.
They can see from here.
Yeah, that's all you can see on that.
That gave me like a weird
feeling. What did we just ask? I
was seeing how
long you're here.
They ask for more information, and the spirits offer this.
Tina. That's half my name.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm covered in.
Sorry.
When they pry a bit more, they soon regret it.
We love hearing from you. Even if you can make like an audible. Diablo. Isn't that Satan?
Was this demon just messing with them all along? Maybe they weren't speaking with Bill or Tina. I think maybe they were speaking with the devil who was pretending. Number 6, the Axe Toll House. Joined by Staffordshire Paranormal, YouTube team Real Evidence visits the Axe Toll House, and upon entering, something touches James with fire.
I've got a really hot burning sensation here. I never get that ever. But I got like a really hot burning sensation on the back of my neck now. I don't know if it could be a spider's just dropped down.
The toll house is fairly silent, but listen carefully and you might hear something.
Is there no one here that wants to talk to us tonight? I heard like that. Again, it could have been a distant motorbike, but I'm sure.
After a while, some more unexplained sounds are heard.
I thought it was a train. There's no railways close to here, I don't think. Well, there's one, but there's a tap.
This could just be from the obvious traffic, but it could also be happening within. Although there isn't a ton of evidence on this outing, I would suggest James get his neck checked, because if he hasn't been touched by a spirit, he may have been bitten by a spider. Number 5, demonic doll. While at the haunted Hinsdale house in New York, YouTube team Tommy Amongst the Tombstones encounters a demonic doll. But first, they start hearing noises.
Can you show us where you're at in the house, please?
Did you hear something?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but it came from back here.
In the corner.
Oh, I thought I heard it over here.
Upstairs, they remove the doll from its case and soon discover they shouldn't have. As he's holding the doll, the REM pod goes off.
It's temperature.
And it's red, like it's hot.
No, it's always red when it's temperature.
Can you step away from that, please?
Dude, this smells burnt.
Well, yeah.
Like,
It starts going off again after they ask for a sign.
it's another sign that you're here.
Which one is it?
That's that one. Behind you.
Oh,
Thank you.
that was instant.
The devices are going crazy.
What give a sign? It's both of them.
No way.
Oh,
That's weird.
simultaneously, like,
Wow.
I've never heard them both go. That's weird.
I think we can take that as a yes, and the recording device also captures something else.
That there's something attached to this doll and that you're here. What the has to give us? What is that? That was a girl. Oh
That does indeed sound like a girl whimpering to me. I think they made a terrible mistake removing this doll from its case. Who knows what's been let out from the cage? Number 4, haunted basement. Is this the work of a critter, or is this basement haunted? Redditor otherwise Rhubarb 9336 shares this Wise camera footage captured in their basement. It shows the basement light turning on and a bucket moving of its own accord. You can also hear strange sounds at the end of the clip. According to the Redditor, the camera was set up to see if they could capture any sign of rodents near their mousetrap, and many in the comments think that's exactly what this is. And as for the strange noise at the end, if it is a rat, I think that's gotta be one big rat. Personally, the grunt has me leaning toward goblins. Number 3, jailhouse ghost. Something is peeking around the corner in this jailhouse, and it's not human. YouTube team The New Reality Paranormal shares footage of a figure in the doorway. It happens fast, so watch closely.
Let it play. Right here.
Did you see it? Here it is again, slower this time.
There it went. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'll slow it down for you so you can see it. It's gonna come through right now. There it is.
Some in the comments see a figure.
There it went. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'll slow it down for you so you can see it. It's gonna come through right now. There it is.
What is it? I don't know, but it looks like it's waving at us. Number 2, ghost push. A guy named Andre said his father was upset with the paranormal activity going on in their home, so he set up a camera. But I came across this video on YouTube channel, The Bottom Line. This is what was captured. Watch the cabinet.
Ay, mira.
The jewelry cabinet simply falls over on its own, smashing into pieces. You might think the guy seen inside the store accidentally nudged it over, but it looks possible from the front. But another camera captures the angle from behind. There goes that theory. That settles it. I'm going with a mischief-making ghost. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, haunted care home. This abandoned millionaire's care home is haunted. YouTuber Joe Weller enters, and he's met with an unexplained sound.
What was that?
As they enter, they realize they're on unsteady ground.
Portal.
Oh.
Oh my. It goes all the way down.
Yeah, mate, I don't know how solid.
They continue through the manor, and that's when they hear footsteps outside. They go dark for a moment. Thinking that was security, they decide to leave. But before they do, they see this. Even worse, they somehow get themselves lost.
Where the are we? That's the thing. We're also lost. Like, we're not just trapped in it. We're lost. Couldn't actually get any worse.
Then, while waiting for them out in the darkness, the guys capture this strange illuminated orb, which they didn't see at the time. They believe they may have just captured an actual spirit orb. Is this a phantom energy we're seeing before our very eyes? I believe it is. and it's creeping everyone out, me included. Fear is a universal emotion. It haunts every dark corner of the globe, and here's proof. These 30 scary videos are alarming viewers around the world.